I went away again, out of town, and I picked up some more stuff. Yeah, it's geeking time. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a long time. I'm just kidding, it really hasn't been that long. My beard is a little weird today. I'm trying to comb it and I don't know what's going on with it. It's not like complying with me, so it's like all scraggly right now. So it is what it is right now. I really apologize for that. I mean, not that I need to apologize for my beard looking bad. You know, this is part of the look, right? Anyways, I went out of town, okay, for like a weekend, just a weekend getaway. And man, I hit up a few stores and I found some really cool stuff. There's a store called Treasure Hunt in Ontario. They had a lot of cool stuff there. And I also went to the Dollarama, I went to Walmart. So I found a lot of really cool stuff over the weekend, over my weekend getaway. So I want to take the time today to show you the stuff that I picked up over my weekend getaway. The other things I want to show you were some stuff that actually, it's funny because I showed some stuff off in shorts, so I figured I'd show that to you guys as well. But there are also some stuff that I forgot to show, a couple of graphic novels when I went out of town last year and I had that massive graphic novel haul. I did not realize there were two books that I forgot to show. When I was looking at my stuff, I was like, what are these two books? And I was like, oh, wow, those are from last year. I completely forgot, like, I don't know why when I was doing the haul, I forgot to grab them. So I'm going to show that off to you guys today as well. Before I get into it, I just want to get a little bit of a background, a little basis on the stuff that I've picked up. A lot of this stuff is basically retro. Okay, when I say retro, it's based on a lot of cartoons and characters from our childhood, 80s cartoons and all that good stuff. So a lot of retro stuff that I picked up, and one of them was something I've been really wanting for a very long time now since I saw it, since I first heard about it. If you're watching the video and you saw the thumbnail, you probably can guess what that is. But we'll get to that later on in the video. But yeah, I think it's time for a good old-fashioned Boomer's Haul. Yeah! How are we doing, guys? You enjoy these haul videos? You like seeing my stuff that I share? I know, I'm no review spot. I'm no Pixel Dan. Those guys are really awesome, and I wish I could be as cool as them, but I do the best I can to entertain you guys with the silly nonsense that I go out and buy. So with, well, I'm just going to go ahead and start. Actually, you know what I'm going to start with? I'm going to start with the comics because, well, actually the comics are basically stuff that two of them I already showed off in shorts, and the two comics that I forgot to show off of my out-of-town haul that I did last year. So to get right into it, one of the ones that I forgot to show off last year is, because I grabbed a whole bunch of Justice League books, and this is Justice League of America, The Lightning Saga. This is by Brad Meltzer, who did the art, and Geoff Johns. I like the cover right there with all the characters. You can see the glare of my ring light in there. It's a really cool artwork by Brad Meltzer. Is that Brad? Sorry, not by Brad Meltzer. Really cool cover artwork, I believe, by Alex Ross. His stuff is always like primo, I find, when he does artwork. So yeah, I mean, but when you open it, yes, it's the artwork. I don't know, I'm not showing you guys. It's the artwork of Brad Meltzer, and it's really nice. That's just some really cool, I believe, actually, this front page is, I think, of Michael Turner. So that's really neat. Yeah, I'm really looking forward. I don't even, you know what the funny thing is I don't even think, actually, you know what? No, I'm lying to you. It's Brad Meltzer's the writer. My bad. I'm so sorry. Different chapters are written by Brad Meltzer and Geoff Johns. And there's a lot of different artists in here. So yeah, it's really, really cool. I mean, yeah. Just show you that quickly, just show you what it looks like. I don't want to take too much time on this. So, yeah. That's Justice League of America, The Lightning Saga, which is really cool. You would have thought that I would have shown this one off, and I really don't know why, because I grabbed so many of them. This is the Golden Age Starman, which is kind of cool. Just some like pulp adventure comics. So, I mean, it's nothing rich to it. It's just a hard book. That's what it looks like when you take the slip off. Yeah, just a really neat book. It's an old pulp books, collects 77 to 102, which is really neat. And believe that this is literally from the 1940s, which is really awesome. There's some more artwork there of the Golden Age Starman. So yeah, I just bought so many of them last year when I went out of town. And I remember I showed you guys all that stack, and I know I completely forgot to grab these two, so sometimes that happens, you know? So this is really cool to have in a collection because of like how old it is, and I really like that a lot. What I did show on a shorts, however, I did show this, The Flash Rebirth by Geoff Johns and art by Ethan Van Sciver. So this is the Rebirth when Geoff Johns came along, and they also did Green Lantern as well. However, I think Green Lantern was more in 2003 or 2004. This was in 2008, so I've always been wanting to read this. I haven't started reading yet because I'm reading some other books, and I'm also reading Flash Rebirth at the moment. But this is definitely up my alley. I'm really excited to start getting into this because I do love the Flash. He's definitely one of my favorite superheroes. So, except for the Flash TV series, I find that's really getting hard to get through nowadays. It's a little cringy, but you know, there's more artwork on the inside of the Flash Rebirth. So I didn't really get to show this stuff off too much in the shorts that I did. So yeah, so that's the Flash Rebirth by Geoff Johns and Ethan Van Sciver. Got it at Dollarama, so if you have Dollarama where you live, if you're in Canada, yeah, take a look, because when I saw them, there was so many of this one. The other one, too, is a Flash book, and like I said, that show is, I don't get it, what's going on with the show. Next season is going to be the final season, or I think it's this season coming up is the final season, so I actually am very sad to see the show end, but at the end of the day, I mean, it's just getting so overcomplicated. It's kind of like the way Smallville went, like, I don't know, man. But yeah, we got DC Essential Edition, The Flash, starting line, Francis Manapul and Brian Bucciello? Did I even say that properly? Buccellato. My bad. I'm sorry, Brian Buccellato. I butchered your name, and I really apologize. Yeah, I'm interested in reading this one too, because like I said, anything Flash that I find, especially at my Dollarama, heck yes, I'm going to take a look at some Flash comics. Yeah, and the artwork does not look half bad in this book, so definitely want to read it. That's why I picked it up, right? $4, you can't go wrong. But yeah, really cool. So again, check out your Dollaramas. If you have Dollaramas, you live in Canada, they still, at least the last time I checked, they still sell the DC and some Marvel comics. So it's really worth it for like $4. I think the most expensive you'll find one of them is $5, but it's Dollarama, right? $1 or more, so.
Total teamwork, total tech, total justice. Now Batman joins forces with heroes like the Flash and Green Lantern, powered by new fractal tech gear to make their superpowers grow stronger than ever. So when the massive Darkseid tightens his evil grip, this breakthrough body armor strengthens Green Lantern with an extra blast of blazing firepower, whips the Flash beyond the speed of light, and gives Batman the power to face Earth's darkest hour. Now, justice is stronger than ever. Total teamwork, total tech, total justice. Figures he's told us.
And to round off the comic book, well, the graphic novels, this is actually a comic book, and I found this at Dollar Tree. And now this I found on my weekend away. I did not buy this. My wife bought it for me, because when she saw it, she's like, okay, that's totally up Boomer's alley. This is, I don't know what the heck, why this was at the Dollar Tree, but this is a Peachtree Playthings, issue number 1, Disney Comics, DuckTales. This is based on the more recent, modern TV series of DuckTales. I love DuckTales. It is one of my all-time favorite cartoons, and it's one of my all-time favorite TV show theme songs. I actually did a video of some of my favorite cartoon theme songs growing up, and then DuckTales was on there. So yeah, when we saw this, I think this was $1 or $1.25, something like that. And this is actually the first time I'm opening up the book, so we're going to look at this a little bit together. Scrooge McDuck on the front. I actually really like David Tennant as the voice of Scrooge McDuck, so. And now I don't know if these are different little tales or what it is, because you see right here it says Big Trouble in Little Lake, and then we move on to another story. So I think it's different little stories collected, or at least 2 stories per comic. But it's really cool. It is definitely same animation. Like, well, it's the anime, like the artwork is the animation from the show. And then got some character profiles at the back. And then for the next issue. So if anybody's out there near the Dollar Tree and they see issue number 2 of DuckTales, get up. Let me know. And then they just show more stuff that you can get in there. So really cool. I thank my wife for this DuckTales because I can't get enough of DuckTales sometimes.
The magic of Disney comes to you this Christmas with 6 of those lovable DuckTales characters as featured on TV. Only 99 cents each at Sunoco. Add a touch of magic to every stocking with Disney's DuckTales. Collect a new figurine every time you fill up at a participating Sunoco.
Okay, so these next few things, the only reason why I want to include them is, like I said, is because I showed them speaking a little too fast. I'll admit, I am so sorry. These next few things, I did show them off in shorts because I didn't know when the next time I was going to do a haul video was going to be, so put them all together. These are more the mini scale things, so all these stuff I've showed in shorts except for the last mini thing. That was I got my weekend getaway, so I'll show you that last. First thing in this mini figure things, I guess we can say, is well, if you guys watched my shorts, so you already know, but I'm gonna show them anyways. The Hot Wheels of Kit from Knight Rider. I've never watched Knight Rider, but I do love the car. To me, Kit is one of the most iconic cars ever from TV, so I thought that was really neat, and I really wanted to grab that. I found it at my grocery store. It was like $1, so I was like, heck yeah, I'm gonna grab that for my collection, so definitely worth it. But then again, I also found this at my grocery store, and I already have the full scale, if you give me 2 seconds, of the Batmobile, which I already showed you guys my Batman Hall of Justice. So I got the smaller, like regular one from the Batman. I love that movie. If you guys have not seen this film yet, highly recommend checking it out. I actually bought it on. I actually bought the Batman. That's how much I love the movie. I know Robert Pattinson played in the Twilight movies, but he's actually a very good actor, especially as Batman. So yes, I'm on board with him as Batman. So that's me endorsing him. But yeah, it's pretty much, I guess, like a comparisons wise, it's pretty much the same thing, just a little bit smaller, and there's a lot less, like, there's not as much detailing on this one as this one, but I'll be able to open this one and keep this one in the packaging on display, which is really cool. This one I'm excited about. When I forget, I think it was when I went away before I went on hiatus, before I got married, when I took my getaway with my wife, I found the Dollar Tree Motu Masters of the Universe minifigures, the micro Mattel figures. And I said, once I complete the whole thing, I'm gonna basically do a video. So that's coming very soon. Don't worry, I've been talking about it. The Motu Minis unboxing is coming. But I didn't get Orko. He was the only one that was missing. Luckily, Vanessa's aunt, who lives in Ontario, so technically this is an out-of-town item, I guess. I did show it off in my shorts as well, but show it off again on the bigger scale of things. I did get Orko. Vanessa's aunt found Orko for me. So there he is in all of his glory. So stay tuned. I've got He-Man, I've got Man-at-Arms, I've got Merman, and I've got Skeletor. Now I also have Orko, so I will definitely be doing that unboxing because I love Masters of the Universe. And just a little bit of spoiler, this video is going to contain a lot more Masters content, especially if you saw my thumbnail. And the spoilers start now, so basically these are the really cool premium Hot Wheels, and these are of Masters of the Universe. So this is the Land Shark. I really love this thing. Really cool. I am going to open this as well once I do the mini micro figure unboxings. I'm going to open this with it. Yeah, I just really like this, and it moves, like, you can move the jaw up and down, which is really neat. So I think they were originally these things I think are $8 or $9, and I got it on special for $3. So I was like, hey, yeah, $3, I'm going to grab that. Why not? Especially the fact that I'm trying to build up my Masters of the Universe collection. I really do like that Land Shark. I think I like this little micro Hot Wheel version better than the actual Origins version. I know, but that's just me. But I couldn't have the Land Shark without having this guy here. I'm gonna put the Land Shark down. The Wind Raider. So this is really cool. So also I got for $3. I don't want to spend too much time on these. Like I said, I put these in my shorts already, so you can go check those out. But the Wind Raider, I actually did see when I went on my weekend getaway. The story I told you about at the beginning, Treasure Hunt. I did see the Motu Origins Wind Raider, and I opted not to buy it because they had it priced at I think $25, but that's the kind of store that they put the retail price on it and then they have their own discount, so you don't pay the retail price, you pay their price, which is usually half off. And I know it would have only cost me like $12.15 Canadian, but I just kind of find like the big Wind Raider would have just sat there on my shelf as kind of like an eyesore. I know, but I really prefer the little micro mini one better. So that's why, like, when I grab both of these at $3, yeah, these are going to be unboxed with the micro Motu figures, and I really am excited to do that video. So stay tuned, guys.
Land Shark.
The mighty Land Shark will have Mechanic for lunch. Yikes! And He-Man for dessert.
Land Shark vehicle, Skeletor, Mechanic, and He-Man figures, each sold separately.
Help!
Land Shark, Land Shark.
Help! He-Man!
Land Shark, Land Shark.
Ever a lockjaw? Land Shark?
Land Shark. Land Shark vehicle, new from the Masters of the Universe collection, not for use with some figures. Action figures, each sold separately. From Mattel.
Of the final little, like tiny little micro mini things that I got, those all stuff that I showed you previously already. This is a button that I got from out of town. I actually got this from Spencer's, and I went to Spencer's when I went to Ottawa 3 months ago before we got married. When I showed you that out of town haul, and I got some t-shirts from Spencer's, and I got the Power Rangers button. I love pin buttons. Even in my Spirit Halloween haul, you saw that I got the Beetlejuice and Killer Clowns button. So I have this kind of thing where whenever I see pinback buttons, I love to collect them, especially if they're really like 50 cents or $1. You know, I like to grab them. So I did grab this one, and this is Captain Planet, the old school animated series. I used to watch Captain Planet when I was a kid. As an adult, I have not really rewatched the cartoon. I really should go back and watch it, but I've never really seen too much merch of Captain Planet. I never had any toys when I was a kid, and if I did, maybe it was just Captain Planet, but I remember friends having Captain Planet toys and watching Captain Planet with friends. But that's definitely a show I would love to actually go and revisit, because the message behind that and the stories behind that are so effing bonkers. It's the weirdest, one of the weirdest cartoons you will ever watch, and I love every moment of Captain Planet when I was a kid. So yeah, when I saw this button, I was like, F yes, this is mine.
Sundays on TBS. There's a new superhero on the block, Captain Planet, fighting the greed, grime, and goons that threaten to destroy Earth. Captain Planet and the Planeteers. 8:35 Eastern, Sunday.
I know you guys are patiently waiting to see that big thing that I put on the thumbnail. Maybe you are, maybe you are not. I don't know. I need to get through some other stuff before I get there. I went to Spencer's, I bought the button. I actually really love Spencer's now. Every time I go out of town, and this is kind of like a yearly thing that we do. There's this mall that we go to, and they have a Spencer's. So a yearly thing that we like to do is go to Charmed Aroma and buy candles, which is always fun. And I always like to check out Sam the Record Man, and or just Sam, and Spencer's. So I went to Spencer's last time when I showed you guys about the Inuyasha t-shirt. I'm not going to spend too much on it. But there was a special going on. They said buy a t-shirt, get one for $1. So I bought my wife this really cool Aaliyah t-shirt. I hope that's the right image. I don't know. That t-shirt was $1, but it's because I found this really cool t-shirt that I had to get for myself. All because it reminds me of the movie from 1992. This really cool Batman t-shirt. It really reminds me of Batman from Batman Returns. I hope you guys can see that properly. Let me get a little closer to the camera. There we go. I really like that it's got the logo right here, the old school logo. It says Batman. And to me, that just really does remind me. I don't know what it is. It really does remind me of Batman from Batman Returns. Michael Keaton is my favorite Batman, so this is really a cool t-shirt. So when I saw this, I couldn't pass up on it, and the price was really good. So, all right, let's get to the better stuff now.
The signal goes out.
An intruder has been spotted at Wayne Manor.
Down in the Batcave Command Center, it's time for Gotham's greatest hero, Batman Returns.
Not a bad nest.
Batman makes a crashing entrance and sends the Penguin flying back to his Arctic hideout. Without warning, Batman appears.
Surprise, Penguin!
Pity penguins can't fly. Batman Returns. Batcave Command Center and figures sold separately. Some assembly required.
Okay, we're entering toy territory that I've never shown you guys before. Here we go. Except for maybe one that we're going to get to in a little bit, but whatever. Dollarama, I'm not kidding you guys, has so many cool things nowadays, really depending on where you live. So you really need to check out your Dollarama because there's a lot of really cool stuff in there. So first things first, I think this is the same thing, I don't know, I'm pointing at it, you guys can't see it, as the G.I. Joe Cobra Commander that I got last time I went away. This is from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers because, you know, me and my Power Rangers obsession. This seems like a construction set, kind of like the G.I. Joe one I got last time. This is the Black Ranger. And you can build his battle bike. I'm not sure why they chose to go with the bike. I kind of feel like the Mastodon Zord would have been a lot better. But I digress. It is from Hasbro. So, and I think this is the actual company that did the other one. So I hope this is a good set to build. So really cool. I saw that and I was like, $4. I want to pick it up. And along with that, I found the Green Ranger. So yeah. I mean, look, I'm going to be honest with you. They had, oh yeah, sorry, that's what it looks like, the Green Ranger and his bike. They had all of them. They had the Red Ranger and the Blue Ranger, but I opted to go with the black and the green because those are actually my two favorite male Rangers, are the Black Ranger and the Red Ranger. I think that if they had the Yellow Ranger, it would have been a different story. I would have grabbed green and I would have grabbed yellow because I do love the Yellow Ranger. But yeah, really cool little building sets. Sorry, I put it on the floor here. I don't know why. That's what they both look like. And yeah, if you're interested in grabbing these, I found these at the Dollarama in Ontario. So making a lot of noise. Listen to that Building Blocks ASMR. So yeah, if you're interested, go check out your Dollarama. They might have them. This as well, I found at the Treasure Hunt store. I think I paid like, I don't know, like $3 or something like that for this thing. And this is the Catwoman from the Spin Master set. I really like these things. I've got the Batman that my friend Gabby got me for my birthday, so this is really cool that Catwoman is going to go right next to him. And still pretty cool, all those compartments in there where you have like little mystery items to go with her. So yeah, $3. Yeah, I grabbed her. It's the Bat Tech. I got $3. I'm like, I'll get the Catwoman to go with the Batman. So the happy couple will be next to each other. So it was a pretty good purchase. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Even Megazord isn't powerful enough. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers summon Dragonzord and Titanus, the motorized carrier Zord. They morph with Megazord to form the ultimate battle machine, Ultrazord.
Say, who's watching where we're going?
Huh? Not me, I'm not.
Uh-oh!
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, too hot to handle.
I mean, the best purchase is still yet to come. The last thing, I keep hinting at the thumbnail. Once I get to it, you guys will be like, dude, like, you've talking about this so much in this video. Like, I don't know anymore. This is still a pretty cool purchase. This is Masters of the Universe Eternia Minis set. I'm not going to open this just now on camera, but I'll talk a little bit about it. Basically, this set is really neat. This is the Castle Grayskull Eternia mini set. This contains, I think it contains He-Man, Man-at-Arms, Buzz-Off, and an exclusive Ram Man. So I'm really excited about this. This thing was sold, they were selling in the store for about $25, and I think I paid $10 for it. And I've never seen this in any retail stores. I know that there's also the Snake Mountain version, which has the villains, and there's also the Slime Pit, which is really cool. I'd like to get my hands on that, especially with the fact that Teela is in the set. But all they had was this one, the Hero set. I'm actually going to do a separate unboxing of this. So I know it just looks like a random box to you guys, but I showed some pictures on the side there to help out. So I will be doing a separate unboxing of this, and I'm really excited because I'll unbox this, we'll take a look at and review each little figure in the set, and yeah, I think that's going to be a really fun video. Do you remember I said I have a theme, a little bit of a theme with Masters of the Universe in this video? I just showed off a Masters mini set, I showed off multiple things. Well, I did show this off in my shorts. I purchased this about not even a month ago. So I still haven't had some money left on my Toys R Us gift card that my father gave to me for Christmas of last year. So this is basically my father who technically purchased this for me. Thanks, Dad. Appreciate it. From Lords of Power, Masters of the Universe Motu Origins, Lords of Power Merman. You know what? The Lords of Power line is it's okay. That Beastman is not the nicest. But I really do like the Merman. So that's why when I saw the Merman, that was really neat. And I did want Merman in my collection because Merman is definitely one of my favorite Motu villains. So, yeah, I had to pick him up. He was not a bad price. He was like 15, 13, in between 13 and 15 bucks. I don't remember. But it really was not that expensive. So I'm really happy to have this guy in the collection. So, yeah, he's going to sit nicely with the other figures that I have with Masters of the Universe.
Now, Hordak reveals the most gruesome trap ever. The Horde Slime Pit.
The what?
The Slime Pit.
Now, fight for your mind slave, not the slime. Yes, my slime will overpower you. I've been slime. No one escapes the evil Horde Slime Pit.
The Evil Horde Slime Pit. New from the Masters of the Universe. You put it together. Action figures each sold separately from Mattel. And now, let's...
Really hope that I'm not keeping you guys here too long. I really hope not, because I don't want this to be too long of a video. I say that as I still have like maybe 4 things left to show you guys. So we're gonna get out of here soon. Okay, found this on my weekend trip. This is fun. This is a lot of fun. Do you recall when I went out of town last time? I got Donatello, the retro figure. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm not too sure why these packages are different. Maybe it's because they're re-releases, but me, it's more for the retro-ness of the figures. So, that being said, saw Donatello. One more time. Donatello. Alright, let me put him back. I found Leonardo. So really cool. Now, the back of this packaging looks like this, whereas his back looks like that. Yeah, this looks like the original back packaging. This is a different back packaging. And I know this is not a bootleg or a knockoff. I know that. It's got the official Nickelodeon logo up there. And it has Playmates over here. And Imports Dragon, which is a Canadian company. So I don't know what is up with that. But Leonardo right here. And to go with Leonardo and Donatello, Michelangelo. Same style packaging as Leonardo. So maybe one of you guys down below can tell me the reasoning behind this kind of packaging if you guys know. So Michelangelo. And well, you can't have Donatello, Leonardo, and Michelangelo and not have Raphael. So again, same packaging. So really cool, the retro-ness of these figures. These 3 I found on my weekend trip. And they're going to go along really well with, my goodness, there's so many in my hands here, with Donnie. So basically now I have all the retro style Ninja Turtles. Really happy about that. I've been looking for retro Ninja Turtles, I would probably say since my mid-20s, I would say. I've been looking for some retro Ninja Turtles figures, and the only things I had were the ones that I showed you that were loose. So really, really excited to finally have, not the originals, but at least something close to it in my collection.
We have ways of making you talk!
Whoa, Shredder's right! Because with the talking turtles, all you have to do is just pull the sound strip and...
Hey dude, that's my line!
Well, how about...
Sounds good to me!
Each of the talking turtles come with 2 of their own talking clip strips. Plus, you can get more strips separately. So when Shredder talks tough, the turtles always get the last word.
Now we're talking!
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from Playmates!
This brings us to what we've been waiting for, what you saw in the thumbnail. Yes. A little backstory. This I found at that place called Treasure Hunt. They had this thing listed at $95. That is the retail price. I think it's in between $90 to $95 for this thing. I paid 40 bucks. Bonkers deal. I'm super excited about this. Without any further ado, yes, here we go. I finally got myself, this thing is so damn big, I didn't think, I was going to have to back up a little bit, I think. Castle Grayskull from Masters of the Universe Origins. Holy crap, this thing is amazing. I know that they show figures on the top, but it doesn't come with any figures except for the white sorceress, which is really neat. This thing is amazing, guys. Like, 40 bucks for this thing, and the packaging and the artwork is so nice as well. Yeah, you can see, I think, there you go down there. There's the Mattel official logo too. Really nice battle scene going on. There's, oh my god, this thing is so damn big. There's the back of the box. Shows you Castle Grayskull. So yeah, and then there's the inside of the box. Like, that's what everything's in there. You do need to assemble it, which is really neat. Oh boy, guys. Am I ever excited about this? I wanted this for Christmas, but when I saw it at 40 bucks, I grabbed it. So, early Christmas present to Boomer the Nerd, Castle Grayskull, and I kind of think my wife is getting me the Wave 1. She was able to find it. Wave 1 He-Man, because here in Canada we can't find them anymore. I think she found me Wave 1 He-Man for Christmas. Fingers crossed, so hopefully I get that. And especially with all the other Motu figures I have, if I do unpackage them, yeah. I'm not going to open this just yet, but when I do eventually open this box, I will do an unboxing video for you guys. It'll probably be a little bit, maybe 2 years old at that point when I do that. That's whatever. But Snake Mountain's coming out as well, and I'm looking forward to Snake Mountain, so yeah, I'm really excited with this purchase. So this is like the great purchase of this haul that I did for you guys today.
What do we have here?
It's Castle Grayskull. And it's mine. Not so fast, Beastman. He-Man!
You can pit He-Man against Beastman, playing for the power of Castle Grayskull. You have to put the castle together. Beastman's escaping.
The throne, Dad. Dad, you saved the castle.
Castle Grayskull from the Masters of the Universe collection. He-Man and Beastman, each sold separately, from Mattel.
I thought I was going to fall over holding that Castle Grayskull. My goodness. Let me know down below what you guys thought of everything I got in this haul. Let me know what you guys are picking up. If you're collecting Motu, if you're collecting Ninja Turtles, let me know. I want to see some of your collections. Let's talk about it, guys. That's it for today. I'm getting out of here because I think I took too much of your time. As I mentioned before earlier in the video, these are going to go along with the other Motu minis. We're going to do the unboxing of that. That's coming very shortly. Stay tuned. I've also got the Justice League minis that I'm going to do unboxing of. I don't have the photos right now, but whatever. I also would like to do, eventually, this on camera. I still have so many things to do, especially that G.I. Joe and the Winston from Ghostbusters. So we've got a lot of good stuff coming up, especially this. I'm really excited for this. We're going to unbox this. I would say I'm probably going to unbox this in the next coming weeks because I'm really excited to do this one. That's it. I don't want to take up any more time from you guys that I already have to. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell for notifications. I'm also going to send your way over to somebody else. When I was talking about the graphic novels I bought, Dollarama, go check out Spoonie Bard. The guy is awesome. He's going through some health issues right now, and I would love to show him so much support right now. Make his day by going to check out his channel, subscribing to his channel, watching his videos. Anything you can do to support Spoonie Bard. Awesome guy, and anything that we can do to support him is really awesome. I'll be back again soon. All that good stuff is planned for you guys, so we got some cool content coming up. Thank you for being a subscriber to the channel, and as always, guys, it's cool if it's nerd cool. Laters!